In the bustling city of Mumbai, there lived a young man named Arjun. Known for his ambition and determination, Arjun had always dreamt of becoming a successful entrepreneur. After graduating from one of the top business schools in India, he decided to launch his startup, a tech company specializing in innovative solutions for urban living. With immense enthusiasm and a solid business plan, Arjun's company, Urban Innovators, quickly gained traction. However, life has a way of throwing curveballs. Just as Arjun's startup was beginning to thrive, a major economic downturn struck, drastically affecting businesses across the country. Investors pulled out, sales plummeted, and the once promising future of Urban Innovators seemed bleak. Arjun was devastated. He had poured his heart and soul into his company, and now it seemed like all his efforts were in vain. Sleepless nights, constant stress, and a feeling of helplessness became his new reality. His mind was in turmoil, and the thought of failure haunted him every waking moment. One day, while Arjun was sitting alone in a quaint cafe, lost in his thoughts, an old acquaintance approached him. It was Raghav, his mentor from college, a wise man with years of experience in the corporate world. Raghav had always been a pillar of support and guidance for Arjun during his college days. Noticing the distress on Arjun's face, Raghav sat down and began a conversation. "Arjun, it's been a while. How have you been?" Unable to hold back, Arjun poured out his heart, explaining the struggles his company was facing and his fear of failure. Raghav listened patiently, nodding occasionally. When Arjun finished, Raghav spoke gently. "Life is full of unexpected challenges, my friend. The true test of a person is not how they deal with success, but how they face adversity." Raghav continued, "There is an art to accepting situations as they are. When we accept reality, our mind becomes silent and stable. Our efficiency and decision-making abilities improve, and we shift our focus from the problem to the solution." Intrigued, Arjun asked, "But how do we achieve this acceptance, Raghav?" Raghav smiled. "Let me tell you a story." Long ago, in a small village nestled amidst the lush green fields of Uttar Pradesh, there lived a young boy named Krishna. Krishna was known for his wisdom and serenity, traits that seemed beyond his years. One day, the village was struck by a crisis. A poisonous serpent had made its way into the village well, contaminating the water source. Panic spread like wildfire as the villagers feared for their lives. The village elders decided to seek Krishna's help, knowing his wisdom might provide a solution. Krishna listened to their plight and calmly made his way to the well. Upon reaching the well, instead of showing fear or panic, Krishna sat down and closed his eyes, entering a deep state of meditation. Hours passed, and the villagers grew restless. Just as the sun began to set, Krishna opened his eyes and stood up. He approached the well, chanted a few mantras, and requested the villagers to offer milk to the serpent. Skeptical but desperate, the villagers followed his instructions. To their amazement, the serpent drank the milk and peacefully slithered away from the well, never to return. The water was once again safe to drink, and the village was saved. Arjun, listening intently, asked, "But how did Krishna manage to stay so calm and find a solution?" Raghav explained, "Krishna accepted the situation for what it was. Instead of letting fear cloud his mind, he embraced the reality and focused on finding a solution. His acceptance brought him clarity and allowed him to think calmly and rationally." Inspired by the story, Arjun decided to adopt a new approach. Instead of letting the economic downturn overwhelm him, he chose to accept the situation and focus on what he could control. He began by conducting a thorough analysis of his company's strengths and weaknesses, identifying areas where they could cut costs without compromising quality. Arjun also reached out to his network, seeking advice and support from fellow entrepreneurs who had faced similar challenges. Through these conversations, he gained valuable insights and new perspectives on navigating tough times. One evening, while reflecting on his journey so far, Arjun remembered a lesson from his mentor. Acceptance is not about giving up. It's about acknowledging reality and adapting to it. With this newfound understanding, Arjun developed a strategic plan to pivot his business model, focusing on affordable tech solutions that could thrive even in a struggling economy. To maintain his mental stability and enhance his decision-making abilities, Arjun incorporated mindfulness practices into his daily routine. Every morning he dedicated time to meditation, allowing his mind to become still and centered. This practice helped him stay calm and composed, even when faced with challenging situations. Arjun also embraced the concept of gratitude. Each day, he took a few moments to reflect on the positive aspects of his life and express gratitude for them. This simple practice shifted his focus from problems to solutions, boosting his morale and motivation. As months passed, Arjun's efforts began to bear fruit. Urban Innovators slowly regained its footing, thanks to the strategic changes and cost-cutting measures. Arjun's acceptance of the situation allowed him to remain calm and make rational decisions, leading the company towards recovery. The economic downturn eventually started to ease, and the market showed signs of improvement. With renewed vigor and a resilient mindset, Arjun seized the opportunities that came his way. His company not only survived the crisis, but also emerged stronger and more adaptable. Word of Urban Innovators' turnaround spread, attracting new investors and customers. Arjun's story became an inspiration for many young entrepreneurs, demonstrating the power of acceptance and resilience in the face of adversity. Recognizing the impact of his journey, Arjun decided to share his experiences and the lessons he had learned. He started conducting workshops and seminars, teaching others the art of accepting situations and finding strength in adversity. Through his efforts, he touched the lives of many, helping them navigate their own challenges with grace and wisdom. Arjun's story was not just about overcoming a business crisis, it was a testament to the transformative power of acceptance. By embracing reality and focusing on solutions, Arjun discovered a deeper sense of peace and fulfillment, both in his professional and personal life. One day, while addressing a gathering of young entrepreneurs, Arjun shared a profound insight. Life is unpredictable, and challenges are inevitable, but how we respond to them defines our journey. Acceptance is not a sign of weakness, it's a mark of strength. When we accept situations as they are, we unlock our true potential and find the clarity to make better decisions. He continued, "Remember, acceptance doesn't mean giving up, it means acknowledging reality and adapting to it. When we stop resisting and start embracing, we shift our focus from the problem to the solution. Our mind becomes silent and stable, our efficiency improves, and our decision-making powers rise." Arjun's influence extended far beyond his seminars and workshops. His story was featured in leading business magazines, and he was invited to speak at various prestigious events. The principles of acceptance and resilience he advocated began to ripple through the entrepreneurial community, creating a positive impact on countless lives. Many entrepreneurs who had once struggled with adversity found renewed hope and strength through Arjun's teachings. They adopted the practices of mindfulness, gratitude, and acceptance, experiencing a profound shift in their approach to challenges. The art of accepting situations became a guiding philosophy for a new generation of business leaders. Years later, as Arjun stood on the stage of a grand auditorium addressing a packed audience, he felt a deep sense of fulfillment. The journey from a struggling entrepreneur to a beacon of hope and wisdom had been transformative. He had not only turned his company around, but had also made a lasting impact on the lives of many. Arjun concluded his speech with a powerful message: life will always have its ups and downs. Embrace each moment, accept the challenges, and focus on finding solutions. The art of accepting situations is the key to unlocking your true potential and achieving lasting success and happiness. As the audience erupted in applause, Arjun knew that his journey was far from over. The art of accepting situations had become his life's mission, and he was committed to spreading this wisdom to every corner of the world. And so Arjun's story continued, inspiring generations to come, proving that with acceptance, resilience, and a solution-focused mindset, one can navigate the storms of life and emerge victorious.